And for my last trick here in section 4, another type of problem, it's going to be very similar to the mixing problem. It's just what you're doing is you're taking your money and you're mixing it into two accounts and you're trying to figure out how much total interest you have at the end. So take a read with this one with me. It says, Terry invested $3,000 for 2 years, okay, part at 3.5% simple interest and the rest at 2.5 simple interest. I feel like I did this in class. Oh, well, for posterity, we're doing this one. After 2 years, she earned a total interest of $190. How much was invested at each rate? I've had students do this in the class through the years, take it on a test, they write a note. Why would you put it at 2%? She should put it all in 3.5%. And I go, I agree. I'll give you half a point. You're right. But we're going to play the game of let's unravel the puzzle. So basically what Terry is doing, she's got $3,000 and she's going to split part of it in the 3.5% account and the other she invests at 2.5%, and she's going to do it for 2 years. So what I'm really doing as usual is I'm grabbing the numbers 3,000, the percents and what they mean, and after 2 years. Oh, one more number. That one's important. She at the end, I'll write it out. She earned $190 through simple interest. Now this thing, the term simple interest, that's important for the problem, because otherwise in real life, bankers and investments and all that, they have all kinds of different ways of earning money and all that. Simple interest goes back to one of our earlier videos. It simply says interest earned, which is dollars, you're going to earn some money for investing, is equal to was it PRT? No, yeah, PRT. It's principal. That's the money you invested times interest rate. And that's going to be a percent converted to decimal. And then finally times time. And that is in years. And the formula just simply goes, it looks like this. It just goes I is equal to PRT. It's like memorizing letters to remember something. Like tulip might stand, T-U-L-I-P might stand for something. Okay. Well, then what do we do with this information? Well, there's some things to do. When I set this thing up, I just go like this. I go box, yeah, I'm doing a box again, plus box equals, then over here I put the interest, 190. Okay. I put the percents in. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this. I put over here 190. I put the interest rates 0.035. Well, you know what? No. What I'm used to doing is with you guys is simply going, this is going to be the 3.5%. This is going to be the 2.5%. She's going to put in money, and I don't know how much in each, so I'll just go X and Y. And that's a very quick setup. It is. It's a quick setup. This time, though, there's really only one equation in the table, and that equation is found by going, if I take the interest rate, if I use this formula on each one, we're going to compute interest. The interest from the 3.5% account, if I add to that the interest she earned from the other account, which is 2.5%, it's equal to the total interest. That makes sense. After 2 years, how much did I earn in this account plus how much did I earn in this account? That's the total interest. That's what they're asking us to figure out. So the question on the problem says this: how much was invested at each rate? And of course, those are our unknowns. X dollars and Y dollars are invested. Where did X and Y come from? And where does that $3,000 come from? Oh, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. She's going to split it. The way I did the table, this is going to be the X dollars go in there and the Y dollars go in there. And the way you do simple interest is you go, oh, the formula is I equals PRT. So the interest is the principal she put in, which is X. I don't know how much. The interest rate is, watch out, 0.035. And the time was 2 years, remember, times 2. That's up here. 2 years. All right. So plus the principal, which is Y, times the interest rate, 0.025, and the time is times 2, and over here's 190. We can almost solve the question, but what's the problem? The problem is I have an X and a Y. If you remember, don't you? Yeah, there was that mixing problem. There was the other problem before that, I think so, maybe not, but we have systems we have system in the mixing problem, and we have another system, believe it or not, because if you take $3,000 and divvy it up into 2 pieces, the 2 pieces added together make the $3,000 because you're going to invest it all. So what that means is that you can replace Y with $3,000 and then take away what you invested, 3.5%. 3,000 minus that is what you invest in the 2.5%, right? Maybe not. But I finally have this. I've got like 2 times that guy. Let's multiply that out. I think it's it's 0.007. It's 0.070. Oops. Yeah, something like that. X. But then we have plus, and now this guy is 0.005, I think. So 0.050, if you will, times Y. But here's the thing. Y is 3,000. Take away X. Over here is 190. Rather complicated. That's what this section's about. That's the setup that I have for it. A lot of moving parts. I didn't mean for it to be so complicated. I don't think I started the problem right. You know what I thought? You know what I forgot midway was, oh, I gotta multiply by 2. I thought it was just gonna be, look at the boxes. I thought it was just gonna be, okay, multiply down equals 190, replace Y, just like we did with mixing. No, simple interest rate, they gave us 2 years, you have an extra 2. So oops, so I didn't start very strong, but we finally got there. We do multiply down, but whatever the year is, you also have to multiply by the year, and then you've got it equal to the total interest. Okay, and the rest of this is solving. You know me, what I like to do when I see the decimals, I'm gonna scoot. I don't do it there. These guys are connected. And then look at the 190. Hit it with a scoot, and it gives them a couple more zeros. What? I multiplied by 100. That's what's going on there, bub. So we've got 7x, right? Plus 5 times quantity 3,000 minus x is 19000, which is 19,000. Keep going. We distribute. The rest of you guys can solve this. So I'll just go, let's see who can get there first. We got 15,000. Over here's 19,000, right? Minus 5x. I like to combine the terms. So that's a 2x. Don't mess up your numbers. Subtract the 15,000. Who's there? You done already? You guys are quick. So 2x is equal to 4,000. So when we divide, we get x is equal to, let's do it over here. X is equal to 2,000. Okay, so we did something. Let's see what we found out. Oh, here it is. I'm glad I wrote it down. X is what she invested at 3.5%. Apparently she invested $2,000 there. And she had a total of 3,000 to play with. So we have our answers. X is equal to $2,000 invested at 3.5%, and Y is equal to 3,000 minus X is 3,000 minus 2,000 is equal to 1,000 at 2.5%. Just squeeze it in there. So that's the answer, and that's the other answer. A+. You did it. Okay, so investments have a different feel for it. They're similar to mixing. The setup with the boxes helps to organize. Good luck on the homework. That's 4 videos. We'll move on to section 5 later on. And I will see you there. Study.